Good day, this is JNN Weekday News. I'm Lafayne Wigan. Here now are the top stories. Hoteliers are once again calling on the government to classify tourism as an export industry. The call came from President of Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association JHTA, Nicola Madden-Gregg.
The major issue is not having to be in conversations about what would be, from our point of view, incentives that would naturally occur for exports, inputs to our business. Right now we're still in conversation as to what are the things that we have under our product incentive relief list under the new omnibus, and if we were truly classified as export, those things would not have to be a long conversation. It would be naturally given. So those are some of the discussions we're still having.
Mrs. Madden-Gregg was speaking this morning at the official launch of the JPEX 2014 at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. She pointed out that the budget for JPEX, which starts the 21st of September to the 23rd, is an expensive but rewarding venture.
We're just over 120,000 US, yes, roughly, to produce JPEX. Not cheap. It's a big production. It takes a lot of effort, and that's why I thank our sponsors, because we have to bring in, I mean, that's not even the full budget, because I'm not really accounting for what JTB pays in terms of flying in travel agents. We have to accommodate those travel agents and the media, feed them, take them all over the island. So that's an additional spend, in-kind spend that our members put up that I'm not even accounting for. So we're probably closer to a 200,000 US to put on JPEX. So it's very important that we're successful at it, that we give our partners the opportunity to really see all that Jamaica has to offer, and look at the new investors who have come into the market and ensure that we have even more of those, both from the international marketplace and encouraging our local investors to invest in the industry even more.
A St. James taxi operator was shot to death early this morning at his home in the parish. Dead is 38-year-old Sean Powell of an Adelphi address. Reports are that around 12 a.m. Powell was at home with a female companion when a man entered the premises and a dispute developed between him and Powell. It is said that during the dispute, the man, known only as Ricky, used a machete to chop Powell all over his body before fleeing the scene. Powell was rushed to hospital where he later died as a result of his injuries. The police are investigating the incident. The National Water Commission (NWC) is reporting that major breaks on two of its critical transmission mains within the past 24 hours have disrupted water supply from both the Constant Spring water supply system and the Rio Cobra Tulloch Springs water supply. These two systems are major sources of water supply for most of the western sections of the corporate area and Port Moore. The NWC says that it has mobilized efforts to have repairs done in the shortest possible time. The NWC added that the western section of the corporate area and Port Moore are expected to experience low water pressure or no water conditions until the repairs are completed. Areas affected include Eltham, Portmore, Spanish Town Road, Marcus Garvey Drive, Washington Boulevard, Constant Spring Road, Havendale, Mannings Hill Road, Halfway Tree, sections of New Kingston, Maxfield Avenue, and surrounding communities. The NWC did not give a projected timeline for the completion of repairs. National Security Minister Peter Bunting has announced the appointment of Carl McKay Williams as Commissioner of Police effective September 15. Bunting was formally advised by the Police Service Commission and subsequently briefed the Prime Minister and Cabinet on Monday. The Commissioner-designate comes to the post with a track record of innovation and performance in a wide variety of command roles in the JCF. Williams is the founding director of MOCA and responsible for conceptualizing and developing the Anti-Lottery Scam Task Force. He led Jamaica's anti-narcotics campaign from 2000 to 2004 with the successful prosecution and/or extradition of a number of major narcotics traffickers. The new commissioner will be mandated to continue the process of professionalization of the JCF with special emphasis on respecting the human rights of citizens. Williams, who is 50 years old, enlisted in the force in February 1984. A flash flood watch is in effect for low-lying and flood-prone areas of the eastern parishes of St. Mary and Portland. The Meteorological Service says a tropical wave is influencing weather conditions over the island, and scattered showers and thunderstorms have been affecting sections of all parishes, but especially Portland and St. Mary, as well as territorial waters mainly to the north. The warning will remain in effect until 5 a.m. on Tuesday. In sports, the Reggae Boyz will take on Canada today at the BMO Stadium in Toronto. It is the Boyz' first international friendly since being beaten 8-0 by France on June 8. The match will be used by coach Winfred Schaefer to fine-tune his squad ahead of the Caribbean Cup in November. The squad consists of 12 overseas and 6 local-based players. The match will be aired live on TVJ Sports Network at 6:30 p.m. And those were the headlines for this hour. You can watch or live stream at JamaicaNewsNetwork.com. I'm Lafayne Wigan, and this is JNN News Worth Watching.